Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Zheng Xiaolong and actor Xiao Zhan once again create a national hit, the ancient costume machinist legendary drama The Legend of the Tibetan Sea. On June 2, The Legend of the Tibetan Sea, which has been shot for 5 months, has been completed. The drama is directed by Zheng Xiaolong and actor Xiao Zhan. A plot of revenge created by war. The IP character comes from Wang Zanghai, written by the famous author Nanpai Sanshu. Wang Zanghai is a character in the novel Tomb Robber's Notes. In the world of costume dramas, machinations and emotions are often intertwined into colorful pictures. The Legend of the Hidden Sea is just such a drama. It combines the profound knowledge of director Zheng Xiaolong and the superb acting skills of actor Xiao Zhan to create a work full of twists and turns and emotions. Zheng Xiaolong, this veteran director, has won the love of the audience with his precise grasp and profound knowledge of costume dramas. The works he directed, such as The Legend of Zhen Huan, Young Bei Qingshan and The Legend of Miyu, are all classics of costume dramas. As one of his new works, The Legend of Canghai is naturally highly anticipated. Xiao Zhan, this young and promising actor, has performed well in costume dramas in recent years. His in-depth understanding of the character and superb acting skills make him comfortable in costume dramas. This time in The Legend of Canghai, the male protagonist Wang Zanghai, played by Xiao Zhan, is even more exciting. The story background of The Legend of Canghai is set in an ancient society full of intrigue and struggle. As the son of Qin Tianjian, Wang Zanghai experienced the disaster of destroying his whole family in his childhood and suffered a blood feud. He curbed his sharp edge and learned the art of construction and manipulation. 10 years later, he changed his appearance and returned to the capital, becoming a counselor under his enemy. Such a setting is not only full of twists and turns, but also shows the process of a young man's continuous growth and transformation in the struggle for power. In The Legend of Canghai, Xiao Zhan vividly displays Wang Zanghai's complex character and inner world. He not only maintained a clear head during the power struggle, but also showed deep emotions. His fight with his enemies is both a battle of wisdom and an emotional game. Through his superb acting skills, Xiao Zhan presented Wang Zanghai's complex emotions and inner world to the audience, which moved people. In addition to Xiao Zhan's wonderful performance, Zheng Xiaolong, the director of The Legend of the Hidden Sea, also played an important role. His deep understanding and accurate grasp of costume dramas have enabled The Legend of the Hidden Sea to demonstrate a very high level in terms of plot, character creation, costumes and props. He skillfully blends intrigue and emotion, making the whole story both exciting and touching. The success of The Legend of Canghai is inseparable from the joint efforts of Zheng Xiaolong and Xiao Zhan. Through their superb skills and in-depth understanding, they turn this work into a classic costume drama full of twists and turns and emotions. Whether it is the compactness of the plot, the depth of character creation or the acting performance of the actors, the audience was amazed. In addition, The Legend of Canghai also shows the charm and wisdom of ancient Chinese architecture. In the play, we can see various exquisite architectural designs and construction techniques, which all reflect the unique charm and profound heritage of ancient Chinese architecture. Through The Legend of Canghai, the audience can not only enjoy a wonderful costume drama, but also appreciate the charm and wisdom of ancient Chinese architecture. In short, The Legend of Canghai is a masterpiece of costume drama full of twists and turns and emotions. It combines the profound knowledge of director Zheng Xiaolong and the superb acting skills of actor Xiao Zhan to create an unforgettable work. Through this work, the audience can not only appreciate the wonderful plot and actors' performances, but also appreciate the charm and wisdom of ancient Chinese architecture. I believe that in the days to come, The Legend of the Hidden Sea will become a classic in the field of costume dramas, bringing more surprises and touches to the audience with a body like a pine tree and a face like a jade plate. Xiao Zhan from The Legend of Tibetan Sea tells you what a handsome man in ancient costume should look like. Not just anyone can act well in costume dramas, you have to have real ability. Take Liu Shishi, who was also born in 1985, for example. Her performance in One Thought of Guanshan is really eye-catching. She is in such good condition that nothing can be said, and her acting skills are also superb. She is simply a heroine in her own right, which is amazing to watch. I can't help but want to give her full marks. Although she did not specify how old her character is, Liu Shishi has a good temperament. She feels no pressure to play a young girl, and she is also full of charm when playing a young and middle-aged person. Xiaolong did a really good job in Walking with the Phoenix. This time she is not as cute as the little girl she was when she acted in costume fairy tales before, but she has more domineering attitude of a female overlord. Playing the role of the queen really makes people feel like they are on the scene, and the sense of immersion is super strong. In costume dramas, the actress' image, temperament and acting skills are the key, and nothing less will work. Yang Mi really stepped on the thunder in all aspects this time. Nothing was right anywhere. She looked quite old on her face, and she remained expressionless and pretended to be cold, which really made me feel embarrassed for her. In the field of costume dramas, the world has always been dominated by a few actors, but this time Yang Mi seemed to be a little unable to hold on, and her acting skills were a little bit off, but she fell over. The gap between male actors is so obvious. If you look at the popular male protagonists of costume dramas, you will understand that there are good and bad handsome men in costumes, and not just anyone can be a handsome man. The Legend of Zanghai will show you what a real handsome man in ancient costume looks like. The Wang Zanghai played by Xiao Zhan in The Legend of Zanghai is really eye-catching, and his character design is particularly arresting. He was originally the son of Kuiduo, and he was very popular in the Kenshin prison of Daong Kingdom. But overnight, his family was wiped out, and he was burdened with a blood feud. After 10 years of hard work, he worked hard to endure and constantly enrich himself. Later, he changed his name to Wang Zanghai and quietly returned to the capital. With his superb construction skills and powerful manipulation skills, he rose step by step in the court and approached his goal of revenge step by step. It wasn't until he became the chief minister of the cabinet that he finally revealed the truth about the family's extermination and cleared his father's grievances. This buddy Wang Zanghai has experienced the great storm of his family being wiped out, and he is no longer the stupid young man he was before. He was as cautious and calculating as a fox, and he could turn the court upside down by himself. It is not an exaggeration to say that he is the kind of powerful official who is beautiful, strong and miserable. In the hit Queen Union 2, Fan Xian played by Zhang Ruoyan is really a brave and strategic minister. However, compared to Wang Zanghai, Fan Xian was born with many buffs. As for Wang Zanghai, he started from scratch and worked it out bit by bit. He is even more powerful than Fan Xian. I really didn't expect that Xiao Zhan's eyes in this poster are so powerful, so sharp. Judging from his youthful appearance with sword-shaped eyebrows and starry eyes, his eyes look like that of an old man who has been working hard for decades. He completely brings Wang Zanghai's feeling to life. Looking at other Reuters pictures, Xiao Zhan is so handsome in ancient costume robes. That face, with sharp edges and corners, is highly recognizable, and you can recognize it immediately. His expressions are also changeable. Sometimes he is as gentle as a warm man, and sometimes he is so sharp that people dare not look directly at him. When acting in an emotional scene with Zhang Jingai, Xiao Zhan seemed to have stars in the sea, bright and affectionate. But when it comes to the power play, his eyes immediately become deep, as if there is an abyss hidden, which is unpredictable. In the Reuters photo, Xiao Zhan is riding a horse with Zhang Jingai. He is dressed in black and has a simple and neat hairstyle. Although the photo is a bit blurry, Xiao Zhan's charming temperament is still irresistible. So cool. Even if we don't know what the scene where they are riding horses is like, just the beautiful combination of this handsome man and beautiful woman is already exciting. Xiao Zhan used his actions to tell everyone that charm cannot be shown simply by wearing a fluttering white costume. His appearance advantage must be highlighted by his strength. Even the look of his scholar, the look of a powerful minister, or even the war-damaged makeup is all very suitable for ancient costumes, and it's simply beautiful. Seeing that Xiao Zhan is in such good shape, the quality of this drama must be stable. Just for Xiao Zhan's good looks, The Legend of Zanghai is definitely worth following. I heard that Wang Zanghai, played by Xiao Zhan, is the protagonist among the protagonists in this drama, and he has a lot of roles. His script alone is nearly 300 pages, which is 4 times more than the heroine's script. In the whole drama, the adult Zanghai's scenes account for 65%. He is undoubtedly the leading male protagonist.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.